There's a video going around, and three black men, African American. I mean, African. There was African or either Caribbean, probably from England. Because the people Africa, it's African people, African descent in England. I'm not sure if there was from either. Are there people from African descent? I know you're gonna talk about Aborigines. Those down from Africa. They are people of color, but there was, Aborigines most usually have straighter hair than people from American descent. But there was three guys from African descent that was in Melbourne, Australia, at an Apple store, and they were sadly discriminated against by this dark-haired white man. I think is he dark? Is he Caucasian? Okay. And told him to leave, and in discussion being narcissistic and rigid, and I dealt with narcissistic, rigid people of different races here, especially in Texas. Like they might be about to repping the French flag, getting bashed repping the French flag yesterday. Part 2, I talked about how I was treated, and supervisor, this light skinned sister that works with me, asked me if I want to come, because I'm not scheduled. Because usually, if you're not scheduled to come, you don't have to come. And I said, I'm not coming today, which is I'm not gonna come. If I'm not scheduled to come, I'm not coming today because it's just the way I was treated. I will go to make more dollars, but I'm not gonna deal with people who have ugly attitudes. Cause this white lady, that works in my job. I'm like, dang, what is this? People think I have a mark to get mistreated and taught any kind of way, and I'm working my ass off to do this job. So I have, especially in the South, it's a lot of narcissistic, rigid people. Well, the white man that was on that video at the Apple Store had a rigid, ugly attitude and narcissistic and racist attitude, should I say? And the African students had laughed. Like what the hell? Why I'm getting told that I'm gonna steal something? And I'm gonna say this: it's not their fault, okay? And the propaganda that people say that Ayla saw Levi show, the Ayla Hill, but I saw this before the Levi show, but I'm going to make a video. They Ayla had a deal against Jews, it's getting used against people of African descent around the world. And I'm going to tell you that was making a big push. And it's our fault here, not me personally, but if I'm talking about here in the States, not the different outside of the United States. Hip hop. I said, yeah, hip hop. No, not being a coon, but some of our people being coons, call themselves niggas and refer themselves niggas and baggy. I wear baggy pants, but I don't sag. I don't sag my pants. It's just nasty and just, it's just ugly to sag your pants, and also unsanitary. But some of my brothers go around sagging their pants, call themselves niggas, portray themselves thugs. You know what I'm saying? So, and they chose to infiltrate the stereotype. I said some of our brothers, I said all of us. And that's what I'm telling you, it's partial off. Yeah, it's the white racist people fault here in the United States, because our media in the United States goes outside. That's why I have dealt with racism, intra-racism from African people, but that's why some African people, especially here, Nigerians here, do not like us, okay? They assume, and I'm going to tell you the reason why, because I stopped going to South Brothers on Wayside and Telephone Road for a while. The other security officers, because I carry a backpack, I'm just showing you my backpack. I don't have a car, so I carry all my personal stuff with me to go to the store. And I, put it on the desk. Sometimes, like Walmart, and I ask you to put it to the desk. And I don't believe in stealing is wrong. I was taught that stealing is wrong, and someone stole some stuff from me. You know what I'm saying? So why would I do it to somebody? And also, why would I risk going to jail and losing my freedom, which I cherish a lot, to steal? When I can buy stuff, and if I can't afford it, I don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't touch it or whatever. And since 2012. There was Nigerians are very mixed. They have dark ones, they have light ones, they have caramel skin like myself, folks from Nigeria. And this is Nigerian. I don't know how I knew it was Nigerian, because his accent, and I saw his name. And I'm assuming this dude's a Nigerian, the way how he was talking. This store is predominantly Latino. Okay, and there are people African American descent that go that story as well as white folks go story, but mostly it's in the barrio. And that's this African man. First, it was him, and it was a real dark one. I'm not trying to be cultural, real almost color black. I knew he was an African, tall African. Them two was following. You know what I'm saying? They two will follow me in the store. Do you know what I'm saying? Be ugly towards me. You know, talk to me rude and stuff like you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like what the hell? Like what did I do? You know, the other security officers who mostly Hispanic would be nice to me, but this African dude would be ugly towards me. So and I had to go tell the Hispanic manager, the short Hispanic young lady. I had to tell this tall, fine, thin Hispanic lady, you know what I'm saying? And they had to get on them. I had to tell his sister. There's a sister who worked there as his manager. So I'm like, dang, what the hell? Like, what did I do to these men to make them think I'm a thief or something? I come there nice with a good attitude. And I had snitched on both of these two. And I never forget when I was getting my badge. And what the, you know, yo habla español. So I spoke Spanish to this, the fine Hispanic one, the thin, tall Hispanic one, girl, the young lady there. I had spoke Spanish to her, so when I know what I was saying, to let them know that they was mistreating me in the store. You know what I'm saying? And I got to the point like, wait a minute, you know, and I would get in my head and say, I was born in this country. I deserve to get treated respect. What these talking foreigners, and I was not to be anti-immigrant, but I was like, dang, what these two brothers over here not from this country treat me like this? You need to go back. And I'm some African descent along with European, American, and I say this, okay? And I'm not trying to say no African shouldn't be here, just like because I'm African descent as well, besides white and American. But dang, don't come here and treat a brother disrespectful when we been in this country. We build this country. We got the native people mixed blood in our family. Don't come here and mistreat us like this. You know what I'm saying? So, and I started, you know, I said, you know what? You know, Cell Brothers have a good sale over there and everything. I stopped going because I had to snitch. And I'm not like how I was treated. And I'm not no thief. And one thing, they always tell me to put your bag on the first, you know, the 15 item counter, you know, at Cell Brothers on top of the wrong West Side. The African man, the one's my complexion, the one who's Nigerian, would tell me to put my stuff right there, you know, with the we call the wheelchair, you know, it's like a wheelchair, but it's like for disabled people. Put it on that car. I'm like, dang, what that? And come with mean attitude. And as soon as I get to the counter, he was trying to follow me. I'm like, dang, I'm serious. And also, many times, I thought about calling the security company where he worked. I ain't seen it to the real dog one there. I ain't seen him there, but that one, I many times want to call the security company. Now, one there was a real high yellow African. He was Nigerian too. I can tell he was nice with glasses. But the one who don't have no glasses, that been there for a long time, and his camera skin. Then the one, like I said, because I know how I know they're Nigerians, because not only because of the shade mixture, it's because I met those and they would say, how do you know we have English? Because I said, yeah, I have different shades, that's why I know, okay? So, and you know what I'm saying? So that's how I know. But I'm like, dang, so this man, you know, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, because if some of our brothers here, I said some, from the United States did not buy this gangster, thuggish attitude remember this stuff is going all over the world. It's going to Africa. Many African people African descent get mistreated because even those countries, they assume that these Africans are like that. And that's why some Africans feel they're better than us because they said on on Wikipedia that African foreign blacks, you know, Caribbean and maybe you can say Afro-Latino and African people have more economic power than we do. And they always, like some of the Hispanic folks and the African descent too, but you know, those who don't look African will say, well, I'm an immigrant, why you can't make it? You know what I'm saying? So I met Nigerians to say the same doggone thing. Y'all in this country a long time, many of us go to school, doctors and stuff. Why you're not, you know, doing anything? You know what I'm saying? Why you why y'all still in poverty? You know what I'm saying? And I never forget one time I was on West Terminal and Shepherd, right there by St. Anne's Catholic Church, right there in Randall's around that area, and I was catching a bus. and it was a homeless white guy, and it was an African one with a natural. She had real short hair, and she was a Nigerian. So he asked her, he said, "Where you from?" And she said, "I'm from Nigeria," with the accent. And he said, "You know what? Blacks from the Caribbean and the Africa, y'all more intelligent than the ones here." And when I saw it, I said, "Whoa!" And I've been hearing that white racist people will say that they will show more favoritism towards African and Afro-Caribbean people than they do the ones, African American people, us. And I seen that. I just saw it in my eye, and I was, whoa, this is a homeless white guy. I said, excuse me, not all of us drug dealers and thugs. I'm not one of them people. I'm not ghetto. You know what I'm saying? So I had to let him know that. I didn't mean jump if I was offended by that. And I seen that a lot of them Africans, sometimes that's why the Africans was laughing in the video in Australia, because they were like, we're not no, and I would laugh too, but I would get upset, I would get very offended if someone would consider me a false accuse me as a thief based on my background, but based on my ethnicity and my heritage or race, whatever. And then I'm letting you know that the propaganda that's against us outside of the United States is in it, and and I'm gonna tell you, they look at them here. I'm saying all the hip hop, because it's good hip hop music, but the one that buys that thuggish gangster attitude is getting used outside of the United States as well. And that's why some African people don't like us, because they get stereotyped from those stereotypes over there. And that's why, I'm Apple should apologize, but I'm letting you know that's how I know, because they tell me this a lot. Many people who are in the entertainment field of African American descent, when they go to Africa, when they go to other places, it's like, I'll never forget, it was Dolores Tucker. That's her name. The one, you remember one of the two bodies I like? And she was protesting against the gangster rap, and she said that even in Africa, there was African American students who was going to somewhere in Africa, and they said, "Oh, we don't want y'all here." Yeah, this is saying. So that's the reason why there's something. I'm not saying this is okay. I'm attacking both sides of the coin. That's why I don't call myself a nigga, okay? Because look at the reputation that we get. This is the reason, because back in the day, in the 60s, when folks was, in the civil rights movement, they was well-respected people. They didn't call themselves niggas. And people felt sorry, I ain't talking about the Klan, folks that are in the Klan, but people felt sorry about, our people being dogs, being biting them, and waters being sprayed on them by the police, and the police attacking and brutality in the 60s, and they saw that they felt sorry, okay? And you wind us today, and you see rappers like Rich Homie Quan talking, "My nigga," and he getting in trouble with the law, because that word nigga does have power. Besides being assaulted and discriminated against, nigga and nigger, okay, same doggone word, just different spelling. It's a ghetto version of it. That word has power, and you see that a lot of our brothers that refer to themselves as niggas get thrown in jail on purpose. I'm not talking about those who ain't trying to go to jail, but those who choose to go to jail. They wear their pants sagging, they go do criminal activity, and they call themselves niggas. They don't excel well, you know what I'm saying? They say rappers, and they being a Stephen Fletcher, and you do research on Stephen Fletcher. Stephen Fletcher was back then a brother that worked, that do black stereotypes on television, and he was the highest paid brother in Hollywood when there was a lot of actors and actresses who were African who were struggling. And they made money here and there, but he got paid money, highest paying money. Okay, that's why you see in hip hop videos. This what y'all do. Y'all talking about being a white man's slave. That's why, for example, that's why I ain't got no and that's why I haven't became famous in a singer actor model, because I don't portray the Stephen Fletcher, the modern day Stephen Fletcher attitude, call myself a nigga and do criminal activity on the screen, and You know, it's just sad that that's what they want to see us do. They don't want to see us be doctors and lawyers and own business and stuff and be, you know, affluent people. They want to see us being ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Choose being ghetto, because I'm trying to, trust me, I wasn't raised in the ghetto. I'm trying to I just happen to live here due to financial situations going, you know what I'm saying? But I don't, you know, trust me, I'm trying to get my behind out of this old dump. And I wasn't raised middle class. But they, you know what I'm saying, they want to see us glorifying that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm going all sides, because people say this is a white man, you know, doing this and propaganda this, but it's some of our people choose to propaganda this gangster attitude. You know what I'm saying? And another thing I noticed, NWA, they grew up as gangsters, okay? But you know there's some folks in suburbia who our people, this African descent, choosing to be thugs and gangsters because they feel that's how to be black, when it's not how to be black. You born of African descent, you don't need to, you know, put a stereotype with it. You know what I'm saying? So I noticed that too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I never forget when I worked at one job, temporary assignment back a couple years back, and this was a fluent company, and the young brothers who was working there, you know, who was training me, and next thing we working together, and they all nigga, when soon as they, you know, the supervisor would leave, whatever, nigga this, nigga that, in the corporate. I'm like, dang, this is we in nighttime, we know, office work, you know, doing inventory, whatever we're doing at our office job. But I'm like, this is not no hood. You know what I'm saying? Nigga this, nigga that. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that that word, the stereotype to go along with it, has a lot of power to it. That's why Richard Pryor, when he said when he went to Africa, he stopped using that word. And I'm glad he did. I wish many of our people will stop using it and start glorify that word, because that ain't nothing to be pretty proud of and call yourself a nigga. That's an insult to our heritage, okay? And I'm glad I'm making this, so I can make a video about that, because I never forget when I made a video about Donald Trump being called, he is a racist, and I said he was. Some Italian, I thought he was Hispanic, started coming my dog on Italian American, not no Italian immigrant, started coming my dog on channel and talk about why black folks constantly. I don't call myself a nigga. If you watch my videos, I do criticize about that. But if you watching this, understand I hate that word. I do get very emotional and get extreme. And when that word comes, I have to tell sad. In 2015, I still gotta tell my brothers, stop calling me that word. You know what I'm saying? I tell white folks who claim not to be racist, who had got Coco black friends and Hispanic ones too, so, don't call me that word. You know what I'm saying? I said nigga, I ain't say nigger. They're saying a doggone word. If you know your education, if you know your history, you know that word is very racist, okay? And it's these coons, these stupid bitches going around calling themselves niggas. And see what happened? The media catch to these, you know, folks call themselves a nigga and stuff like that. And guess what? They do criminal activity. They go, you know, you know what I'm saying? They on jail. They're the ones that, I don't care, go to jail. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about, I don't care, go to jail protecting yourself and your kids. I'm talking about, I don't care, go to jail doing criminal stuff. Call police. Because I one time told one brother, call police. I don't care. He locked up now. He still don't care. That's that situation when he gets out of jail, and I ain't put him in jail. He did something wrong. But one time I saw that on, because trust me, if I had that pistol that night, because here in Texas we have a right to carry a concealed hand. Trust me, I would have used it that night when he tried to do something to me, because I ain't need that to him. But you know what I'm saying? My homegirl, she dumped her baby daddy. That was her baby daddy, but you know, she started going with thugs. I don't know what is a infatuation with these women loving thugs. And then when they get mistreated by thugs, then they want, they get mad, like, why I can't find a good man? Well, stop choosing thugs. But anyway, he's a thug, locked up in jail right now. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't care what happened to him. Black Lives Matter didn't come to him when he tried to harm my life. So Black Lives don't matter when it comes to him, because I'm serious. If just these thugs, these dudes that want to be criminals on purpose, it's not about self-defense, because that's what I'm talking about. I justify killing somebody, it's self-defense. But when someone's harming you or threatening you, but these folks here, they choose to harm other people, and they choose to be savages. And that's why I'm attacking them, because the media picks up on these folks and takes it outside, and you have intelligent brothers who are not thugs, like the guys that's on the video from in Melbourne, Australia, who they was coming to buy Apple buy Apple computers, and they remember they're not American, it's Australia, and this stereotype is stretched over there due to United States media, okay? And people look to the United States like, I mean, like we the bomb because we the richest country, we the richest country in the world, okay? We the bomb, and try to say, and y'all know me, we the bomb all over the world. So not the bomb in the bag. We're like the high. Our media is very big outside the United States. Foreigners look to us. That's why celebrities who are American get more money outside than what I'm saying. So that's the reason why I'm making this video, because it's sad. It's on both ends. It's the white racist media, but it's outside my people who choose to be thugs, who choose to be criminals, who want to be in the system. Because I'm saying they think that's something you get street credit going to jail. That's what type of credit. Because when you get out of prison, like when I tried to defend myself when that neighbor I told y'all about my other video who was trying to attack me, and I almost went to jail just for tell them that I'm gonna kill them if they try to do something to me, which is, excuse me, well, last time I checked, right to bear arms, Second Amendment. I ain't trying to be gangster killing, but I felt threatened, and if I try to call the police, I'd probably be in the hospital or dead, once I try to dial my doggone phone. But, I almost took my own life. For real, I was, because I ain't trying to be in the system. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in that day. I wasn't trying to start. All I do was trying to check my doggone bills and try to check my W-2 so I can pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? So, and somebody was harassing me that day, and I had to confront them, and, they tried to fight me. You know what I'm saying? So, but I ain't nowhere trying to be a thug. I ain't trying to be no gangster. See what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be none of those stupid, evil stereotypes that makes me as a person, a man of African descent, have to go through. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm European and American as well. I don't deny that. But I'm saying a man of partial, because we're not pure black, but we get looked at as black, and that stereotype, along with the one drop ideology, goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be in the system. Okay? It's sad that intelligent brothers like myself have to deal with the stereotype every doggone day. And it's not just within the white race society, it's from other races. And also there are folks within our own community that perpetrate those stereotypes who look at us as strange when we don't go along with it. And you have those who in our community who don't act that way, but actually stereotype us as a whole. It's because I've been mistreated from, y'all talking about black business, that's a doggone lie. I've been mistreated from people who are African American descent, who have authority in some stores, and it's like, damn, you treat the white people like respect, but you don't treat your own, you know what I'm saying, Hispanic folks, in the other race, we treat you, you know what I'm saying, but if I snitch on you, I'm the coon, I'm the sellout, but you don't want to sell out against people. That's why I don't mind selling out against folks like that. That's why I can't, one thing about division, I'm one of these people who accept division. Let me explain why. I'd rather, if someone's going to mistreat me, I don't care what your color is, I don't really want you near me. I'm very divisive when it comes to that, because I don't want drama. Like, they asked me to come to work for extra hours with you, because I'm not scheduled, just voluntary to come to work. And I said, like I told the high yellow sister, that's my supervisor, I said, I'm not coming tomorrow. You know what I told her? I said, not, because I didn't know how she treated me, and the white woman that worked at the job, this big white woman, she's very tomboyish. They mistreated me at the work. I'm like, damn, what the hell, y'all? What's wrong with y'all? I ain't did shit to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do nothing. I ain't trying to go against your rule. What is y'all nagging on me? And anybody knows me, I hate to get nagged at. When you trying to, one thing, ever since I was a child, I was trying to be I'm a man now. But ever since I was a little boy, I was trying to be the good boy, so I wouldn't have to hear nobody nag at me. I'm trying to do everything correctly. If anybody know, I try to be professional about that. And as a child growing, that's why I didn't know mine. I even just resent that doing that, so because like you still get railroad anyway, and I still try to follow that type of mentality as growing up, try to do everything right, So you don't have to hear nobody's mouth. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be nagging at you. You know what I'm saying? You try to please them as much as you can. And so, but these people doing this just to be evil. I don't care what anybody say. They can lie and they try to say that this is how they are. Well, if they are, I mean, if you know what's right, what's wrong, you know you wouldn't act that way. So that's the reason why that I'm making this video. I think this is you know what I'm saying, because and I'm the only brother in the department that works there. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad when you deal with mistreatment from your own and white racist people, white people as well. You know what I'm saying? And people think that just because you're a brother, you deserve to get mistreated. And one thing I never get told when I was going through depression and suicide is, so she didn't mistreat me. She said, well, you're a black man, that's why folks mistreat you. And she didn't mistreat me, but I heard the same thing for other people. The same people who within my own group say this. And I heard, because she never mistreated me. She was my speech therapist a long time ago. She was a sister, by the way. And she was nice to me. But it was other people who have told me this. But they go back and mistreat me the same doggone thing. I'm like, wait a minute. So you going to try to take sides with the perpetrator, the oppressor by mistreating me too? But you going to tell me, this is all because you're a black man. But one thing, I don't accept mistreatment. Anybody know me? I don't. Okay? You mistreat me this many times, I get back at you. Okay, because I'm gonna let you know the message is not just to be evil and revengeful. I don't want nobody. I don't want that bullshit in my life. You know what I'm saying? So don't come with me with shit when I don't want shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm in the cuss, but it makes me angry that these idiots today don't understand that. You know. So I don't want you mistreating me. So don't come with me with that crap. You know what I'm saying? I will not go to places I want to be mistreated. I don't care what your color is. You know what I'm saying? You will not see me in places where I'm mistreated. So I'm not going. I don't go to Cell Brothers on Wayside Telephone Road on 45 because it's sad. It's not the Latino people. The only one time was an old Latino man that worked there who was a bagger. You know, people who bag the stuff. Oh, working in the store as a bagger. What the heck? You know what I'm saying? Bagging the store. And I snitched on him. I sure did. I snitched. I said, he not the supervisor here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because what happened was I walked in the store and they had my backpack, and so I saw my neighbors, and my neighbor and her granddaughter, they all speak to me. So I would say, "Hey, how you doing?" And next is old, rigid, and again, that's why people don't respect elderly people when they, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying every other person, but this is the reason why. He started saying, "Hey man," I said, "I am gonna put my stuff there." I got very upset because I don't like nobody. I hate to be mistreated. No, I'm not gonna say one thing. People try to accept mistreatment, so I guess we should simply call all type of N-words and stuff, and not scream Black Lives Matter if we accept mistreatment. And I asked one of the people, I said, y'all let this manager know that this man mistreated me, and I wasn't trying to steal it. I was just speaking to my neighbor, but I was gonna go to the 15 item what's called a 15 item line and give my bag to us. I'm not trying. My record is clean. I'm not trying to be in a white racist man jail. I'm definitely. I'll kill myself. Yo, you trust me. Sandra Bland probably didn't do it, but I will. I mean, trust me. I don't believe in suicide. I'm not saying suicide is okay, but I'm not gonna sit here and live and mess my life. Have a life sentence of me losing my freedom and after, you know what I'm saying, going to jail. Coming out of jail, mystery, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, man. I know people hell is worse than jail, but I just have a tendency to do, because I am bipolar type 1. But you know what I'm saying? So I stopped going to Cell Brothers. I'm not gonna get mistreated like shit every time, even though the fine Hispanic girl that works there, who's the manager, I was on bake her cake, which if I do see her outside of Subway, I'm gonna let her know that the people, the African and the Hispanic, he old, working tall and old, working as a bagging of groceries. I'm sorry, your retirement's not that good. You can stay at home and then come to work and treat you like shit. I'm not from the old school. Old school days were very hypocritical. That's why they're supposed to think they can mistreat somebody when they're older. No. You always deserve respect just like you, because we both human beings. I wish this bullshit, this double standard bullshit would go away. So, ever since then, I stopped going to Cell Brothers, and I started boycotting Cell Brothers on Wayside Telephone Road, because I deserve apology. I'm putting my food stamps and my own money to get some stuff. I ain't trying to steal nobody's stuff. And I go there because because they sell cheap stuff, and so if you live a budget, you know what I'm saying, you go to stores where it's cheap. So I stopped going there, and ever since, like I said, I snitched them because before the Hispanic, the African one, well, follow me. I'm seriously. You see how angry I get, and I'm like, I never had this problem going to sell, but the Hispanic security officers, they don't treat me like this. So why this coon follow me around the store? You know what I'm saying? And I don't, like I said, I don't want to, call me anti-African immigrant. But I did get to the point, like, go back. You know what I'm saying? Where you come from. A lot of African Americans and people say that because some Africans do mistreat us. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not saying we shouldn't, come together. But I'm not going to come to nobody together at the table when someone's going to treat me like shit. And then it goes to every race. The white, black, Hispanic, whatever. Don't come with me with that bullshit. That's why I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I stopped going to Cell Brothers ever since then. Because they not, it seemed to me, whenever since I snitched, at the security officer, I still got treated like shit. Like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on? And I don't tell you what I'm saying, I'm serious. So y'all know if you're from Houston area, Southeast, boycott Cell Brothers on the Southeast side. Okay, I stopped going there. You know what I'm saying? And so not even the short Hispanic girl, I said, I born this country, so what these immigrants, and I did say that. I wasn't talking about, I was talking about him, the African dude. You know what I'm saying? And I see why there's some of my brothers, I used to criticize our brothers and sisters here, like, why y'all get mad at Africans? But I'm not saying all Africans should be treated like this, but I know it's particularly Nigerians. I ain't talking about the other ones, it's the Nigerians in the here in Houston. Some of us treat us like crap, and some treat us like good. You know what I'm saying? And some of us, and I heard people have told me they can talk bad about us behind our back, and I've seen the actions of it, and I've seen them. I never forget, I was late for work. I was working as a janitor at the time. I was working with the white racist, she wasn't racist because she kissed up to the dark skin black Creole dude that was working there. But she was a diva. She was mean to everybody. I mean, none of the white folks too. She was mean to everybody. She was a diva. She was the devil's product. She used to be from Boston as a model, and just as an ex-model, I know because I dealt with divas, and I had to go tell them off too when I was modeling. Yes, I did. You know what I mean? Yes, and I ain't want to use the word bitch many times when I worked there, but when I left fashion shows, the word bitch was used. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I just like they did treat me less than human. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm serious. I don't take disrespect. So what happened was, I was late for work one time, and I had called a cab. And it was yellow cab, a Lone Star, one of them. And when I was telling the African man that I know where I stay, and I said, man, I called like 30 minutes ago, and y'all around the area, why y'all not here on time? So the African man, what did he do? One African man that was nice to me, that they gave me, brought me to work and stuff like that. But one African man laughed. I'm like, yes. And this is 2 years ago. I like, no, the fuck, he did not laugh at me about me trying to be on time and me bitching, because I was bitching about trying to go on time. I'm paying his ass some money. And I did complain. I did snitch. I'm like, damn. And I was telling a sister there who's from New Orleans, and she said that was wrong what he did. And she got mad too. She said that was wrong. You trying to be on time and you trying to pay this man. He laughing. Now I would expect a white racist person to laugh, or someone who's not black laughing at this. But this man had the nerve to laugh. So this is what I'm saying. So in many, like I said, most of the Africans here in Houston are Nigerians. So I noticed that and they always talk why we don't want to come together with some Africans, and I'm gonna let you know, it's not that we don't want to come together. We try to come in a peaceful manner, but not with trickery. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we come from y'all, but y'all treat us like shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and y'all think that being treated like shit is normal when we in this America don't think it's normal. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then what I'm saying, because other Africans have complained about Nigerians as well. So, but that's what I'm saying, and I'm gonna let you know, and I'm calling me a coon. The man who was laughing, the man who was at the store, saw stereotypes of our people here acting a fool, and they apply to all of us here. You get what I'm saying? So we need to, in the community, if we want to make progress, we need to make a change. We need to tell these record labels, the media outlets who propagate these stereotypes and also cast people in these stereotypes to be boycotted. We need to stop. Of course, I like hip hop. But if we need to get some hip hop artists off the market by not listening to them, not giving them airplay or whatever, not buy their CDs, we'll do it. I mean, we'll do it because this is to be a problem. It is our problem as well, along with the white racist problem as well, because we, you know what I'm saying, I don't wear my pants sagging and call myself a nigga. I don't do that. That's why I don't buy into that stereotype, because it's a death sentence to us, okay? But we need to also tell the media, like we was complaining about, folks complaining about Paris being covered instead of Nigeria, and all of it was us covered in Nigeria, and no one paid them. They ain't paid. The one who's complaining. We need to do a wake up call against these people, because they don't need to be on the media. We need to boycott the media. They put artists who choose to be the coons in the hip hop game, call themselves niggas, and infiltrate the stereotypes that we have to deal with as brothers, that we don't want to be associated with. Okay, yeah, and I'll never forget. And we need to stop being around people who do see us as niggas, who call us niggas around. Like one time I was telling this dark-skinned brother who claims to have a college degree, who chose to live in the hood, I don't know why, used to live in Pearland. He said, you need to go to Pearland. I said, I ain't got no car to go up. I said, I don't have a car to go to Pearland. Why am I going to Pearland? You know what I'm saying? There's no buses there. And he said, and I said, dude, I ain't lived to no rednecks, okay? And I'm talking about white folks as a whole. I said, I don't want that, so I'm not being racist by white people. I'm mixed with white besides black and Native American. And I said, I don't like to live around anybody's Ku Klux Klan, because I let you know, because I will, because pub house you can't carry, you can't have a pistol, which I don't. But I will be a concealed hand licensed carrier. You know, if one of them folks come burn the crosses or call me niggas or straight spray paint the doggone the N-word on my doggone property, or swastikas, whatever, or Confederate flag on my property, they gonna get shot. Okay, I don't care if I do get in trouble, because I'm defending myself and my livelihood, because that also result to try to kill me or vandalize my buildings, whatever. These folks doing it if I don't say nothing. And he gonna say, well, you know, you are a nigga. I said, no, I'm not a nigga. Okay, so you know, say, I said you go along with the slave stereotype. I said, well, they see you as niggas. Well, you know, say, you know what? Since they see me as niggas, I ain't gonna live next door to these idiots. And it's sad that we invite racism. You know what I'm saying? I understand you recognize racism, which I do, but you invite it. You would live next to a white racist people who call you niggas and niggers, which is the same doggone thing. I mean, so you call yourself a loving black man, you self-loving black man, but that's not being a self-loving black man. I ain't living next door to these folks call me niggas. Hell, I ain't want to live next to these thugs here. You know what I'm saying? So why would I live next to some redneck folks who call myself a nigga and accept that? So I guess, and I said, you know, you might as well go to a Ku Klux Klan plantation and pick that cotton without, you know what I'm saying, me call type of niggas. I ain't, that shit ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't take disrespect. Y'all like to be disrespected? Don't put me in the same pot with you. Y'all call me a coon. Y'all don't want us being coon, except in disrespecting and not trying to protest against it. That's how I am. Okay? So, you know, that's being a revolutionary when you protest against it. So I understand this logic. There was no logic at all in what he was doing. But I'm not talking about living good. It's better. I said, yes, living good, but I ain't living next to those folks calling me, you know, like I said about the McKinney, Texas thing. I said, yeah, I don't agree with what the white officer did, but y'all start living in these communities where you know a bunch of rednecks live by. Okay, that's why I want to live and get away from Texas, okay, as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? I ain't living next to these doggone folks who call me all type of niggas and stuff. They not living next door to me. I'm telling you, if they come in my yard, I'm gonna use that pistol. I'm just telling you like it is. It's like if a thug come in here, I'm gonna use a knife to defend myself. You better not come in my apartment. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so that's why I believe that's one thing. I hate the fact that here Cisneros made it hard for public housing residents who want to protect themselves, which he denied our Second Amendment right to carry a pistol in our apartment. And in Texas state law allows us to carry a handgun license, which I believe I was telling one brother, stop carrying illegal guns. Go get a concealed carry license and you don't have a record, and so you can carry one to protect your damn self. Don't say get a gun off the street and then get in trouble with the law and then complain about white men putting you in jail when you put yourself there. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm serious. So, that's why I give Clinton the side eye, even though he was a good president, because he allowed this shit to go down. We can't even carry a concealed handle license because we live in public houses against, unless we're a police officer or we're, what's called, anti-gun people. Don't come to my damn fucking channel, because I ain't gonna listen to that bullshit. If I get shot, your ass ain't gonna try to pay for my damn funeral, so don't even go there. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I do believe in carrying concealed handle license. These folks, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. But going back to this situation, yeah, when I get out of public housing, and these thugs and redneck, white racist thugs come in my door, I'm serious. Oh, Hispanic racist too, or Hispanic thug, or anything, or black thug, whatever. Any thugs or any color come in my dog on a property, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna out, and I will get gangsta on that part, cause you're on my property. You ain't got your ass in no business coming in my property trying to start some shit or vandalize or steal stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why that I feel that, you know, this situation is a bullshit situation. I call it. I'm not gonna be godly about this. I'm gonna be just ugly with this. But it's just evil that within itself, that the people who criticize what I say will criticize me when you criticize these people who infiltrate the bullshit in the first place. Criticize them folks first. Don't try to play favoritism with that. So that's the reason why I'm making this video, that we need to boycott some media. We need to write to some media. We need to go on Twitter and hashtag, y'all talking about fuck Paris, which is a very evil thing to say. But why not fuck some say fuck some rapper, fuck some media or outlet, or like saying, let's say Fox News or any of those people, or MTV or BET who's doing this crap. Because see, them young men who was at that store in Melbourne, Australia, they weren't no thugs. They were educated students trying to buy a computer for educational reasons and entertainment reasons. Okay, they had the money. They wasn't sagging. They wasn't thugs. They wasn't constant niggas. Okay, they wasn't doing none of that type of stuff. And the stereotypes that we in America deal with is all over. It's going all over due to the American media outlets infiltrate these stereotypes outside of the United States. Guess what? It went to Australia, and these young intelligent brothers got stereotyped with them stereotypes. So it's a double-edged sword, should I say, with the because you're white racist propaganda infiltrating and making money, should I say, when these rappers being stupid fletched and call themselves niggas and act stupid and ghetto and all stuff and violent savage like on videos on rap music. But yeah, guess what? It's some of my people going along with it. And then if you don't just want to say it, then some of my intelligent brothers and sisters who don't buy into the hood rat thug mentality, they get called white and called Uncle Toms and called Oreos, when they the ones who the Uncle Toms and not Uncle Tom, because Uncle Tom, if you read, if I read, but Uncle Tom was not what people say he is. I'm glad I saw the episode on Jeffersons. They mentioned their brother Weezy's Uncle Tom, which is me. That was her uncle's name. Mentioned that white racist people exploited that character in Uncle Tom's Cabin's book. But Uncle Ruckus, should I say, Uncle Rosa and Sakata and your mamas and hyena hood rats and thugs and savages who choose to be these characters. They're coons. Those are coons. Those all them folks I just named, whether they light skin, dark skin, call themselves black or mixed identified, they're the coons. They're the coons. They're the coons. Okay, they're the coons. It's sad that we gotta deal with. So when these coons are out, you know, these coons, when they out of, they're the one that's paying, that believe in being a nigga and I'm a real nigga stereotype. Okay, if these folks deny this, just we would be prospering right now. I'm telling you. So when they go volunteer to be these coons and coon stereotypes and think that's something to be proud of, and that's considered black, but they don't know what black is, since we don't know anything about African roots. I ain't talking about African American roots. That's not even African in itself. I'm talking about in Africa. Okay. That's the reason why we have the stereotype going on. Okay, that's why we have this double-edged stereotype going on. So I hope this video was informative to y'all. I hope y'all get exactly where I'm coming from. And it's probably the reason why I'm getting mistreated at work, because they probably think I'm a thug, you know what I'm saying, when I don't act like a thug. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that people in our community are telling each other to accept insult in this part of reality. Bullshit. I mean, accepting no damn insult from nobody. You gonna respect and be like the male version of Rich Friend RS, PCT, find what it means to me. Okay, I'm demanding respect, because I respect your ass. So if you kiss my ass, if I have to kiss your ass, you have to kiss mine. That's how I live by, okay? I don't believe in, and I'm cussing, but I'm frustrated from people who tell you to accept insult. It's reality. When then they the one they the one insinuate the same situation. They want to talk about white folks doing it. You know, it's just sad. So that's all I have to say. But y'all have a nice day.